coronavirus, 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 coronavirus is the coronavirus, 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 coronavirus is the coronavirus, 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 coronavirus is the coronavirus, 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 the coronavirus, the coronavirus, the coronavirus pandemic continues. Sunday, May 3rd. Today is Sunday, May 3rd, the year is 2020. We're in May. On Friday, May 1st, many states like Georgia and Tennessee and a few other places opened back up for business, gradually began the process of opening back up for business. On the deadliest day for U.S. Deaths on coronavirus, on Friday, the day that they opened everything back up for business, there were, I just saw it, where'd it go? Let's see. On Friday, May 2nd, May 1st, 2020, the U.S. saw 2,909 people die of the coronavirus COVID-19 in 24 hours. And that was the data collected at 4 a.m. Friday morning. That was the highest daily death toll in the United States, based on the CNBC analysis of the World Health Organization's daily COVID-19 reports. The country's deadliest day came as state officials did reopening parts of the economy and easing stay-at-home orders. Yep, on that very day. As of today, the coronavirus, as she has danced across America, she has killed 67,067 people. So 67,000 people have died from coronavirus since all this got started in March, late February, March. So we had almost 70,000 people. We're probably about 80,000 people before the end of this week. So we're definitely going to top 100,000 people before the month of May is over. What does this mean? Nothing. Because they don't open up these businesses. They're about to open up these stores. The malls are going to open. The malls are going to open. Haircuts and barbershops and lines. You can go get that fabulous tattoo you want done. You can go get your feet manicured or pedicure, they call them. And the number's going to go even higher. See, I have mixed emotions about this because I realize the states at this point, because we've never been through anything like this in American history, something so catastrophic, an economy that's just been debilitated by this, that they have to be open. That these businesses now need to start reopening, whether we have deaths around us or not. And American people want to resume their happy lives. They want to go back to the beaches, to the parks, to their jobs, to school, to wherever, regardless, even if it means they might die. So, when you have people who are not the slightest bit concerned about the possibility of death, because they want to continue on about their lives, because they don't want to lock down any longer. One of the things that concerns me about this, and the reason why I understand their logic, the coronavirus isn't going anywhere anytime soon. There will never be a vaccine for the coronavirus. There will never, ever be a vaccine for coronavirus COVID-19. It is here to stay. They may be able to come up with some effective treatments, but during flu season or whenever coronavirus decides to rear hug me and let us all know she's here, they just have to give you a treatment. There won't be a vaccine. Not gonna happen. So there's a lot of the Republican Party has put a lot of optimism. It'll be gone by summer. It'll be gone by Labor Day. It'll be gone by Memorial Day. Once the summer heat starts, 12 to 18 months, we won't be discussing this. Those are all lies. They're just optimistic lies because, Americans love to hear a bunch of fucking lies. They don't want to hear the real truth that the coronavirus is the coronavirus. We're going to be dancing this song for a long time, y'all. The coronavirus is the coronavirus, because it ain't going no place. It's the coronavirus, the coronavirus pandemic. It ain't going nowhere no time soon, so forget about it. So how do we stay alive? Black folks are going to start making some changes right goddamn now. As I've been reading these reports about people in the African American community here in America dying from coronavirus, I've noticed something. All types of health issues, obesity, high blood pressure, heart disease, all preventable diseases, especially obesity. How do you prevent obesity? Get up off your fat ass and run up and down these streets. Some of you got enough time to get ready for round 2 with COVID-19 reloaded, which is coming this fall if we don't have a summer edition. As I was saying, some of you all have enough time to get ready for COVID-19 Part 2, reloaded Part 2. That'll be around this fall, but we might have a summer edition of COVID-19. If you are 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 pounds overweight, you better get up off your ass. Switch your diet to all vegetarian diets, salads and vegetables, and get to losing weight. And fast. If you have a heart disease or some heart issue or high blood pressure, you better get to monitoring it and fast. The most dramatic thing that you can do to protect yourself from COVID-19 coming to visit you in the middle of the night and choking the shit out of you in your bed is weight loss. That's your best bet. Can you rapidly lose 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 pounds? Of course you can. That means you got to get them off your ass, though. Y'all, it ain't going nowhere, no place anytime soon. Coronavirus is going to be here for quite some time to come, years. There will not be a vaccine this fall. That remdesivir treatment, they get that to people when they're on their deathbed. So you got to be damn near dead before you can get hold of that. I know you don't want that. Some of you all are going to have to wake up and stop living in this fantasy world. This disease is already killed close to 70,000 people in just a few months. It's going to continue to kill people for the remainder of this year and next year and the year after that. So you got to remove yourself out of the list of possibilities for coronavirus. She's got a list and she's checking it twice. So you need to make sure your list is not your name on that list. Weight loss, diet, exercise, changes, going to doctor's appointments, taking your blood pressure medicine, getting your checking. Do you have high blood pressure medicines? If you constantly monitoring your blood pressure medicine, exercising daily, eating right. These are all things that can help you. Everybody, you need vitamin C and vitamin D. All those vitamins sound great, but you need a treadmill too, and a sidewalk. One thing I did know is normally I do my cardio inside a gym on an elliptical machine, which is better for my knees and my ankle. But the few days I got up off my ass and went to Piedmont Park and walked around that damn park, I was wore out. Worse than that elliptical machine. And I realized something. Damn, I ain't been doing shit on this elliptical machine. Just walking through Piedmont, a couple rounds at Piedmont Park left me breathless, gasping for air. I had to sit down and rest. I said, Lord, whew, I had to rest. I had to rest. I had to sit down and take a breather. Those of you who want to live, and you are black Americans, because see, the country's going to open back up. They don't give a damn about these deaths. They don't give a damn because we cannot continue down this path, whether we like it or not. I like Keisha Bottoms and talking all this shit, hiding in the house. She better come out that damn house if she want to get reelected. Or she going to be sitting up there unemployed inside that house. You can't hide from the coronavirus. Ain't no need to hide anymore. You got to get back out there, get back to work and protect yourself. You got to wear a mask. Some of us are going to have to get that face shield. If you work with people in the public, you get the mask and the face shield to protect your eyes. You know, the mask should fit across your nose and face. I done ordered $300 worth of mask waiting for them to come. I had a friend custom make some masks for me. You can find masks at various stores. I was driving by a store and they had the little. I drove by a little Asian store and we have designer masks, medallions and all kinds of stuff on it. The nice looking masks. You're gonna have to wear masks when you go out into society. You're gonna have to lose weight, eat right, start avoiding that liquor and stuff. Avoid smoking. You're going to have to change your entire lifestyle if you don't want to have a dance with the coronavirus. That's just what it boils down to. Because coronavirus ain't about to go no place. It's going to be here. There will not be a vaccine. These same scientists and companies that have worked on this vaccine for HIV, you notice? These are all the same doctors, all the same scientists, all the same medical companies. They never came up with a vaccine for HIV. They came up with a treatment. Why? Because they make more money off the treatment than they do trying to cure it. There will not be a cure for coronavirus. Those of you who are sitting around with all these high hopes, the vaccine will be here by Christmas. Going to be surely sad when they don't see a vaccine come around here by Christmas 2025. It's not happening. It takes years to come up with a vaccine. And the fact that they've never, ever been able to come up to it for a vaccine for the common cold, which is what coronavirus is, forget about it. So while y'all sitting around waiting on the vaccine, those of us are smart enough know you need to get up and start exercising, losing weight, eating right, stopping drinking, stopping smoking, getting your blood pressure together, making sure you get your heart, dealing with your heart disease issues, make sure you don't end up with cancer. There are things that you can do. Stop them damn cigarettes and marijuana and anything else that puts you in a bad situation. That's the only way black folks are going to make it through this. And I don't hear very many black folks promoting this either. But I do see them saying, no, white folks did this to us. Okay. White folks have made you sit on your fat ass for the past 20 years and not go to a gym. I'm in fitness. I've said this before. I meet people every single day who ain't worked out in 10, 20, 30, 40 years. They've never been to a gym and worked out and exercised. I'm like, okay. And all of a sudden, it's never too late. But for those of you who are younger, you need to get into an exercise program of some type, something that you enjoy doing immediately, whether it's riding a bike, walking, exercise. You don't have to look like a bodybuilder, but you do got to get that body fat under control and get rid of these dangerous tubs of belly fat. You know them damn tires everybody running around their belly. Y'all, it's not gonna get better for black folks. Because we are not doing the right things, and we never have done the right things for our health. We must continue to eat correctly. Maybe it's time to really rethink all this meat and pork, red meat and pork. I don't eat pork very little, just a little bit, occasionally. I'm not a pork eater. It's a special treat. Bacon is a treat for me. I'll do chicken sausage and chicken bacon and turkey bacon and turkey sausage and stuff like that. But pork is just a special treat. That's a very special treat. So we got to start thinking and be careful and think about how we're going to move forward. Because I'm telling you, they are deceiving us when they say that there will be a vaccine in 12 to 18 months. That's just putting optimism in the air. And when HIV was killing people dead back in the 80s and 90s, y'all, there was so many medications that came out. We finally found one. Then that medication would kill people. Then they found them, we got another one. Then that medication would kill people. I remember back in the late 80s and early 90s seeing friends I knew on billboards advertising medicines. I'm thinking, wow, this is a great medicine. Then I get a phone call. That nigga just died. I'll be like, well, I just saw him on the side of a bus. They were like, he did. That medicine didn't work. I'm like, wow. And me and Earl discussed this for years about all the guys that we saw that they were putting out there promoting these medicines. that's supposed to be helping people, killing them niggas dead. So y'all better start thinking what you gonna do. Sounds like to me, you better come up with a diet and exercise program and fast. You better get up off your feet and start moving you better get on your feet. Yeah, get on your feet. Go and make it happen. Because otherwise, if you don't lose this weight and don't get it together and fast and don't get your blood pressure down and don't deal with smoking and deal with other health issues that we have as African Americans, mainly hypertension, high blood pressure, diabetes, not being treated, obesity is killing us. And coronavirus, when she come to dance with you, for some reason she selected everybody that has those diseases. She picks them out of a whole crowd. You motherfucker. It's time. So if you don't want the coronavirus to come over there and dance with you, and dance ain't all that nice. If you ain't ready for the coronavirus, the coronavirus, the coronavirus, the coronavirus, the coronavirus, 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 is the coronavirus, 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 is the coronavirus, 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 coronavirus. If you're not ready, if you ain't ready to dance with the coronavirus, the coronavirus, the coronavirus, the coronavirus, you better get off your ass. Y'all better get up. Change your diet. Start exercising. You can lose 10, 20, 30, 40 pounds between now and COVID-19 reloaded. It's going to be back here this fall. And some of y'all better get it together and quickly. We can't hide in the house forever. We can't sit inside our homes hiding from this virus for the rest of our damn lives. That is not possible. The states are reopening. On the day they reopened, 3,000 people damn near died. Nearly 3,000 people did die. But they just think they'll stop them from telling people to go back to work. And it's just going to get worse and worse and worse and worse. It's not going to get better. There will be no vaccine. There will be multiple treatments that come and go. I've seen this I've seen this before. Well, now I can say when I look at that situation, that HIV pandemic going on in Atlanta in the late 80s, early 90s, I saw pretty much similar to what I'm seeing here in the news. Oh, we got this, and we're going to do this, and do it, and people dying left and right in the hospital, and all these promises, and this is going to happen, and that's going to happen. We got a vaccine coming, we got a vaccine coming. That vaccine never arrived. It never arrived. Here we are, 2020. We still don't have a vaccine for HIV, and there won't be one. And did they have trials and tests? And did they? Yeah, of course, they did. They had all kinds of stuff going on. The scientists were running around like mad scientists around Atlanta, doing all kinds of stuff before they came up with a successful treatment in the late 90s. By that time, thousands had died, literally. So that's just my thoughts on this. But I'm going to make some breakfast. I'm going to come back and talk some more about this because we got to open back up the economy. We got to get people back to work. We cannot hide from this virus forever. Even for the next month or two, it wouldn't even make a difference. Even if you close, they shut down for 2 or 3 months and open back up, we still going to be dealing with COVID-19 because it ain't going nowhere. It ain't leaving. There's nothing. Really can't say they got an effective treatment. They don't have nothing. They don't have no treatment, no cure, no vaccine. They have nothing but a ventilator. And from what I'm reading, most people who ended up on that ventilator, when they got off that ventilator, they died soon after. So, anyway, today it is Sunday. It is May 3rd, and the year is 2020. I just think to you all, we better begin rethinking how we're going to move forward with this virus in our lives. Coronavirus is going to be with us for a while. It's not going anyplace. Many more people will die. Thousands will die. We've got to do some serious lifestyle changes if you want to live. Weight loss is one of the number one thing you got to focus on, is getting that weight down. If you know you're obese and you carrying a lot of weight, you better get up off your ass and just start dancing, singing, walking down the street, shout to Jesus while you're running up Peachtree Street or Wabash Street in Chicago, whatever. Better figure it out. And fast. Anyway, I'm out of here. Like I said, it's Sunday, May 3rd, the year is 2020, and I'm out.